Hi everyone, I have a final video that I'm going to record for you today. Now this is a tag video and it's called the hobby tag. Now I'd just been over and watched WheatonBeauty's video where she was doing the hobby tag and she basically tagged everyone to do it, and on Twitter as well. So basically I'm just going to start working through the questions, something a little bit different to get to know like another side of someone, and I really like that idea. So if you're watching this, you're all tagged to do it as well, okay? Okay, so the first question is, list 3 hobbies you love doing other than makeup, beauty and fashion. So these are in no particular order. The first one would definitely be films, watching films. I love films and I have very specific taste in films as well. As much as I love the odd big blockbuster, I really like indie films as well. So that'll be things like, say, Studio Ghibli, so things like Spirited Away, My Neighbour Totoro, all that sort of kind of stuff. But I really like films like Juno as well, and Whip It, Extract, Office Space, all those kind of films, and other quirky films and stuff like, really love Fight Club, Ocean's 13, I mean, Amelie, Life is Beautiful. I could go on for hours listing all the films that I really like, but I just love the journey a film takes you on and the whole experience of it, and how immersive they are as well. So films would definitely be one of my top hobbies. 2 would be art and design. You probably don't know, but I have my own portfolio website because I do a lot of art. So I haven't done any in a while, but I've done a lot of art in the past. So what I'll do is I'll link the website below, and if you want to go and have a look at my portfolio, it will be there for you. Now also, part of this tag is to show you my hobbies. So as much as I can't show you my films, me showing you my films is me telling you about them. With art and design, what I can do is I can put some of my artwork up here for you, and I'll do it like a little mini slideshow in the middle of the video. So I'll just pause for a second, you can have a look at them. And the third one is gaming. Now, I'm massively into gaming and I have been since I was a really young child. I was really lucky. We had computers when I was really young. I think we started off with a Acorn Electron, then a BBC Master, then I had an Amiga 500, then it was a PC, and then it was Sega Saturn, and then Game Boy Original, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. Game Boy Color came before the Advance, sorry. So it was Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Xbox, Xbox 360, Wii, PCs, all that kind of stuff. So big into gaming, as my parents are/were as well. Yeah, so it's going to be a little bit hard for me to show you my hobby of gaming. I tell you the games that I play most. I play Minecraft probably most at the moment. I also play other things like The Sims 3, the movies, which is a really good game and massively underrated. I rediscovered Theme Hospital recently as well, and like on the Xbox I'll play things like Halo, Guitar Hero, games like that. What I will do, as much as I can't show you my games, what I can do is give you a link to my other YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel where me and my husband, it's like, if you've ever watched Yogscast, it's kind of like that. It's basically just us playing games and just kind of having a bit of a giggle with it. But that is then me playing games. So if you want to go over to that channel, that one's called Epilong, which I will link below, and you can have a look at the videos there as well. Okay, so question number 2 is, how long have you been doing this? So, as I said, gaming, I've been doing it since, must have been 4 or 5, and I'm 33 now, so really long time, most of my life. Art and design, same. My first drawing was when I was, well, my first drawing where something actually looked like what it was supposed to be was when I was 2, and I still have that, and that was of an upright Hoover, and it looked like an upright Hoover. So really I've been into drawing and painting and everything like that since I was about 2. And films is probably a more recent one. Films I've really gotten into, like, and really expanded the film collection probably in about the last 5 to 10 years. So there's a lot of films out there I still haven't seen, which people will be quite surprised by. Like, for example, only this year have I watched the Godfather trilogy, which I thought were fantastic, by the way. But you know, it's something which, because I wasn't that into films when I was younger, I didn't really see all these films, so I'm sort of catching up on them now. Question number 3, what is it you like about them? Okay, so with gaming, and I think with films as well, I love the escapism. I love the fact that you can just, whatever's going on in your life, you can just shut it out and just concentrate on the experience of the film or the experience of the game. Games can be a little bit different. They're not quite as immersive necessarily as a film, because a film you can just sit there and be quiet and just be drawn into it. With the game, I'd say it's not quite so much, because, you know, if you die, then it's like, oh, it's back to the beginning again, and it's, you know, reset almost. So that's a little bit different. But yeah, but that's kind of what I love about gaming. I love how it challenges me as well. So say for things like Guitar Hero, you're constantly trying to improve and trying to be better. And same with any first-person shooter as well, like Halo. You know, you're constantly trying to improve and get more kills and a better kill-death ratio and all that kind of stuff. With Minecraft, there is no good and bad. There is no, like, you're good at this, you're bad at this. It's, you build stuff generally, so either you build nice stuff or you go off and do other things. So yes, that's what I like about that. With art and design, I think it's probably this, for me it's almost like therapy. When I sit down and I paint or I draw, hours go by and I feel so serene at the end of it and chilled out and relaxed. I find it just so relaxing, and that's one of the things I love about drawing. I should really do more of it. I haven't really drawn much in the last sort of year to 2 years, but I do really love drawing. It's just so relaxing, and I just absolutely love it. So question number 4 is, show one thing about your hobby and explain doing it. Again, that's going to be a little bit difficult for me to do given what my hobbies are, but as I've already shown you photographs of some of my artwork, I'm not going to show you them again. But with my gaming channel, maybe if I can, I'll just insert just a little bit of video of me and my other half gaming. There you go, I'll do that instead. You can watch that now. It'll be about 10 seconds worth.
Okay, there's Fido, there's Ocelots. We've, with the recent update to 1.2.5, our place, which is called Cathedral City, or shortened to Cat City, has become a jungle biome, which is great because Cat City now has lots of cats. But what it means is that our chicken coop, we keep finding like chicken breasts and feathers in there, because the cats keep like warping in and killing them, which isn't fun. But either way, on with the tour. This house here, this is mine and Fido's main house. Do you want to come in, Fido?
Yeah, just a second.
There's basically something he hasn't seen in the house yet, so...
Outdoor chickens.
They're getting away. Here we go. So if you want to just go in ahead of me, you can have a little look in there. There's a lot of cats in here!
There's a lot of cats.
Cool, hope you enjoyed that. So that's another side of me there as well. Okay, so the next question is, how much time do I spend doing these? So with films, I spend every Friday night watching films. We have like a little film night in the house, so we watch films every Friday night. And I probably watch another, at most, another 1 or 2 films a week. So you're probably looking at about, something between about 3 and 10 hours a week watching films. Let me see, what else did I have? Art and design. Again, I mean, recently I haven't spent any time doing them at all. A lot of my art I'm trying to move to it being digital now, so I'm doing more on the computer with things like that. But again, it's just minimal, the time I spend doing it. As for gaming, it's every single day. I mean, blogging and YouTubing is taking up a lot more of my time now than gaming is, because I'm spending sort of quite a few evenings now sort of updating my blog and putting a lot of effort into blog posts, you know, making sure the lighting's right, trying to take the photos at the right time, you know, editing the photos, putting them up on my blog, writing to go with them. That takes up quite a lot of my time. But as for gaming, it's pretty much every single night. So yeah, a lot of time. Okay, next question is, what do you dislike about your hobby? Films, I don't dislike anything about it. Same with art and design. The only thing I dislike is I don't spend enough time doing it. And with gaming, my dislike is that I spend too much time doing it. Back when I played, well, I still do play World of Warcraft, but when I played it a lot more, like I play it very casually now, and I don't play it very much, whereas when I was really into it, I spent every night playing. I was raiding most nights, I played all weekend, and it just took up far too much of my life, and I quit, and I went back to it after a few months, and I've got my account still going, but I only sort of log on maybe, I don't know, every few days for an hour or two, so it's like, I feel like that's a healthy amount of time for me to be playing it. But other than that, I do, like I said, I spend every day I spend time gaming, and I would like a better balance, but I do really like games and it's my hobby, so I like the fact that I spend time doing my hobbies, so there we go. How did you get into your hobby? So films I got into just, I don't know how, I just started watching them and just went from one film to another, found a genre I liked and just kind of, that was it really. Art and design, I was really encouraged by my mother with art and design. She loved the idea of me being a professional artist, so she really pushed me and would really encourage me. It was pushing in a very healthy way. She would really push me and encourage me to follow what she would call my gift or my talent in art and design, and it's what I ended up studying at uni. I did graphic design at uni. Yeah, so that's kind of how I got into that. And with gaming, I mean, it's something that my whole family have done since I was really young, so I've never really known a life without gaming, so it's really hard to say how I got into that because I've never really known any different. Okay, and the next question, which is number 8, what makes you keep coming back to these hobbies? Well, films is just, there's always new films coming out, there's always new experiences to go on. The last film I watched in the cinema was The Avengers, which I epically loved. It was just fantastic, and I have made sure I have watched Thor and Captain America like a million times since as well, because they're just so fantastic. I just love those films, they're brilliant. What keeps me coming back to art and design? Well, again, I haven't been coming back to it, and that's kind of part of the problem. I really need to. So maybe this video will prompt me to do more art and design, and maybe I'll give you an update when I do. And with gaming, what keeps me coming back is games evolving. You know, there's always something different coming out there, whether it's new graphics or whether it's a new kind of physics engine, or just a new approach to gaming, all different things. You know, I mean, Minecraft, that I play a lot at the moment, yes, it's sandbox, so you can kind of go out and do anything you like, but it's so different from a lot of other games which have been out before it. You know, it's, the world is yours, you can do what you like in it, you can go out, you can kill monsters, you can smash up some sand, turn it into glass, build yourself, you know, windows in a house and build castles, build Death Stars in the sky, you can kind of just do whatever you like. And there's always new technology coming out, so games are always advancing, and you know, when you look back at games you played years and years ago, you just think, wow, the graphics were terrible, whether they felt amazing back then, because things are moving so fast in that industry, so that's what keeps me going back there. Question number 9, which is the final sort of proper question, which is, if you had to pick one for the rest of your life, which would it be? This is a really tough question. I want to say gaming, because it is a massive part of my life. God, could I even pick? I mean, art and design I love, and I love the fact that you create out of it. Yeah, okay, you create stuff in games as well, but it's not the same. And they're tangible as well. There's something you can put up in your lounge and it makes areas look nice. And films, I give up films? I honestly don't know if I could pick, and I know that's like really rubbish and just kind of not committing to an answer, but like all 3 of my hobbies I passionately love, as well as of course the obvious of the blogging and the makeup and all that kind of stuff. I can't pick. I can't pick. I can't possibly pick. I love them all. I suppose if anything I would give up gaming, as much as that really hurts to say because I love gaming, but I think the others are probably more important, because the others, as much as I do play online games with my husband, I really love our film nights on a Friday night where we sit down together, we snuggle up on the sofa and watch a film. And art and design, I feel, is maybe more healthy because I am so relaxed afterwards, whereas with gaming I'm not. So yeah, and just the question number 10 is just to tag people for this. So as I said at the beginning, you are all tagged to do this. If you do it, please leave it as a video response below. I'd love to see what all your hobbies are outside of this as well. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, don't forget to rate it and give it a thumbs up. And thank you for watching, and I hope you're all having a great day. Bye!